Welcome to Coastal Country, where we enjoy family ventures, traveling, and the great outdoors. Welcome back to another Throwback Thursday video. I'm extremely excited that you're here. I've got probably one of my most favorite adventures that we did back in 2021, where we had a special guest with us, and it was just a blast. Anytime this person goes with us, we have a good old time, guys. This Throwback Thursday edition gives you the opportunity to see these amazing adventures, the places we traveled to that just didn't quite get the attention that it deserved. So we are in Kentucky, and guess what we're doing in Kentucky?
Something I'm probably not gonna want to do. What?
No, it's gonna be fun. You guys have been asking for bourbon. So we are taking a one-of-a-kind type of bourbon tour.
It really is. Yeah. Kind of. It is a one-of-a-kind bourbon tour. This is the E.H. Taylor tour at Buffalo Trace, which is kind of hard to get tickets to, if I'm being honest.
No, it super is. And we actually, don't we have somebody else with us today?
Do we?
We do.
Oh, that's right.
Who do we have?
That girl's with us again. Why do you like to hide so much? Like every time, like I feel like Gina is hiding behind one of us at the beginning of a video.
Look, there's our transportation's pulling in too. But there's one little difference with this tour. It's not just bourbon. We're kayaking. We're gonna kayak the river on those bad boys down there. Check this place out.
And normally, I'd be happy about being in a kayak, but Miss Thing over there wouldn't let me bring my fishing pole this morning.
No fishing.
I'm like, what's the point of putting my big fat self in a kayak if I don't have potential to catch fish?
We're gonna do bourbon instead.
I mean, well, there is bourbon at the end of the proverbial rainbow, so I'm game for that.
We down.
In all seriousness, guys, we are doing a kayaking slash bourbon tour today here in Frankfort, Kentucky to Buffalo Trace. If Gina falls in the water before we even get started, Gina doesn't know how to swim, fun fact. So if she falls in the water, we're gonna have to go in after her. So we are here on the Kentucky River in Frankfort, Kentucky, downtown Frankfort. For those of you who always ask in the comment section, how do you say the capital of Kentucky? Is it Louisville or Louisville? Well, for your information, it's Frankfort, which is where we're at today. Louisville ain't even the capital of Kentucky. But the water is really, really high today. This ain't like the water we're used to seeing back home at all.
I wish though it was like raging rapids though. No, that would be so fun.
No, it would not.
No, it would.
Did you not just hear the part where Gina can't swim?
I mean,
are you trying to kill Gina?
Life jackets.
We are about to hop on these kayaks and head upriver to the Buffalo Trace Distillery, which many people consider one of the most prestigious distilleries anywhere, not just here in the state of Kentucky. E.H. Taylor is credited with being one of the founding fathers of the bourbon industry and really for making it what it is today. A fun fact, I've never even really taken the regular tour at Buffalo Trace, so I'm really excited to get to go do the E.H. Taylor tour. It really is hard to get into. So when we found out that they were pairing it with this kayaking trip, the girls wanted to go kayaking. They're down here dancing on the dock. I mean, they're ridiculous. You all know that. But they wanted to take this kayak tour, and when I found out you got to do the E.H. Taylor tour with it, I was like, hey, I'm game. Let's roll on. I just wish I had a fishing pole. We've caught some massive fish in this river. They're down here. Their selfie game is on point. Do your real selfie poses. Make those weird faces you all make when you take selfies.
I look longingly into the camera's like soul.
What are you doing?
It helps my cheeks look skinny. Now watch.
It's working.
I have no idea what I'm watching right now.
Wait till we get in the kayak.
Y'all, Gina is single. If anybody's looking, just so y'all know. I mean, I can't imagine why, but there you have it. So are you in charge of the boats?
I do quite a bit with the boats, yeah.
Do you have one for fluffy people? Because I'm a little, choose your words wisely.
We carry a wide range of kayaks to fit all makes and models out there. So as far as folks that may need...
She said makes and models. She's trying to be so hard to be politically correct. Do you have something that I'm not going to sink is what I'm asking?
We sure do. I got you covered.
All right, so I might survive this, guys. Just me.
And appreciate your socks.
Don't be acting crazy. What? The only reason I'm wearing llama socks right now, or alpaca socks, or whatever they are, is because Sarah didn't pack me socks.
Yeah, but I gave you the socks off my feet because I'm a good person.
Don't tell people that. That's weird.
I did.
She really did.
Can you not pack your own socks?
Sarah always packs my clothes for me.
Is this why I'm single?
I wouldn't pack the best clothes.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am very concerned because these are canoes, not kayaks. I would definitely much rather be in a kayak, not in a canoe. So we're gonna see what happens here. So are y'all feeling confident, nervous?
I'm very confident, super confident.
Sarah's gonna be the first one in the water. Don't lose your sunglasses.
I won't. They're tucked in on my hat, and my hat's got my sunglasses and ears tucked in. Okay. I'm not burning my ears. And they're just big, so I can hide them.
That should be good.
You're welcome, Callie. Check that fin. Just double check it. Just double check that fin.
All right, guys. So we've successfully made it into the kayak. There's Gina in her boat. Sarah's done took off down there. That way. All right, guys, we are. So what she's saying, guys, is we're actually going to get to go through a lock here on the Kentucky River. And from my understanding, the locks, I'm trying to get my boat turned around here so the wind's not hitting the, from my understanding, the locks were built back in the days when they were actually shipping bourbon on the Kentucky River on flats boats, because in these bends, much like it does at home in Florida, the sand builds up and creates a sandbar, and it was too high for these boats to be able to transfer through, so they built lock systems. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this works. She's going to kind of guide us through this, but I do know that we're going to have the opportunity to actually go through this lock on our kayaks today, so that's going to be pretty cool to see, no doubt. All right, y'all, so I guess
I feel the water going down.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, I see. So we are lowering down right now, guys. No, I don't think we are.
No, look up, you're going down.
Oh yeah, we are going down. Okay. So we're actually dropping right now. You can see the water line over there on the wall. That is dropping.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Okay. Kind of like a little waterfall now. Those two doors are holding back about 200 miles of the Kentucky River, which is crazy when you think about it, like for real. So that was pretty cool, guys. So now, so I guess it drops like, so the water level at the dam is as high as that, as you guys can see up there. And then it brought us all the way down to this level. So man, that's pretty awesome, like really. And if you guys look off in the distance up there, that's actually Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's the oldest continually operating distillery in the United States. And the reason that is because they were actually making medicine during Prohibition, so they continually operated. But that's a pretty cool sight. I think we're gonna go around the corner here and see like the dam. Oh, we totally could have went over that with the kayaks. You guys see the dam up there where the water's rushing over. Man, y'all know good and well there's fish in there. There's gotta be.
We are taking a ride in our sister company, Kentucky River Tours, also known as the Bourbon Boat.
Is that what you? Yeah, I meant to do that.
This is the best boat I've ever been on.
I know, it's great.
Ooh, look at squirrel.
Yeah.
That's a Kentucky specialty right there. Ale8 made right here, and or actually it's Ale8 1, but everybody just calls it Ale8. Made right here in Winchester, Kentucky.
So our tour today included love.
But here's the funny part about this. So if you guys know us, like in the wedding industry, we always make jokes at almost like 90% of the weddings we work, barbecue. All three of us had barbecue at our weddings last night, and lo and behold, a barbecue for lunch today, but I bet this is gonna be good.
The food was phenomenal, babe. Was that food not phenomenal?
It was good. But I mean, look at me. There's not a lot of food that's not phenomenal, in my opinion, so.
This is great. I'm so ready to walk this food off and go on this tour.
This is not a camera trick. This really is black. So basically anywhere you go around a distillery, everything's gonna have this black coating on it, and they call that distiller's mold. So anytime there's a distillery,
they're black.
I don't think that
No,
there is something seriously wrong with that woman. But everywhere you look, like the telephone poles, the lines that run through, it's covered in this black distiller's mold. It's completely unharmful, doesn't hurt anything. The trees still thrive, the flowers still thrive. If you ever go on a distillery tour, just look around because everything is going to be covered in that.
7 million barrel. Holy moly. That's a lot of barrels. What'd you find, Gina?
This is so cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't know what it is.
There's your bourbon. No, I'm joking.
That's how we make it in Kentucky.
My name is Caleb. I'm going to be your all's tour guide today, so welcome again to Buffalo Trace. We are doing our Old Taylor tour today, so we're going to be talking a little bit of history, talk about kind of who we are as a distillery, kind of how we started with the life of E.H. Taylor and building the OFC distillery. Some of that still exists today, so we're going to take you back and show you some of that different areas. So feel free. I'll do my best to answer your questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll make something up. It'll sound good, and we'll keep right on trucking. So what we call the Old Taylor House, which is actually the oldest residential structure in Frankfort County today. It was originally built around 1792. It was the home of Commodore Richard Taylor. So it gets really loud out there, so I don't really talk a whole lot coming up through there, especially on Sundays when they're not cooking. The steam boilers are still running, and so they've got a lot of excess pressure and everything they got to blow off, so it gets really loud out there and everything. So eventually, once the distillery was built here, this was incorporated into the property of the distillery, and it was eventually turned into a guard post at one point in time. It was also, and we are now fermenting mash the exact same way that E.H. Taylor did in the 1870s and 1880s in the same fermenters.
Ooh.
So guys, if you've never been to a distillery, when you walk into a barrel house, it is a very distinct bourbon smell, and it's always temp control or not temp controlled. It just stays as cool, but the smell is amazing. If you've never walked in one, it's just like, it's the best thing ever.
It smelled phenomenal in there, but now I'm ready to go get my tasting on. Are you ready to get your tasting on, baby?
Heck yeah, that's the only reason I do these things, man. You'll get to try some new bourbons.
Visitor center, gift shop, it's got my name all over
Yeah,
it.
the gift shop is really packed. I'm really stressed that they might not have any Weller left by the time we get up there, but we'll see what happens. I mean, all we can do is try.
You can find out.
With that, and we are going to start, like I said, on your far left. So I want you to pick up that first glass. I want you to pick it up. I want you to start nosing that product. All right. Now, if you've never done a fancy tasting like this before, nosing is just a really fun word for smelling it. Right? Namesake Buffalo Trace. Now, Buffalo Trace is 90 proof and is aged on average for about 8 years. Now, it spends those 8 years in the middle floors of our warehouses. So the middle floors are going to give you a lot of temperature fluctuation.
Y'all, so the gift shop is out of Weller, right? But our tour guide grabbed me a bottle from upstairs, so we got a good bottle of Special Reserve Weller.
So I might have been born in Michigan, but I'm Kentucky grown. My coffee just got an upgrade.
You're not gonna use that later on this week when we go to these next few stops we're filming, are you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Gina, what'd you get, girl?
Same thing.
You got you some bourbon cream too?
Yeah.
Oh, they had us at pancakes when they said you could put it in your
Yeah, that was
pancake
not
batter.
like that was pretty
And
cool.
Fruit Loops?
And fruit, yes.
What?
Yes.
I never heard him say anything about Fruit Loops. I did not hear anything about Fruit Loops. I think y'all were hearing stuff.
Pretty good.
Man, guys, what a pretty paddle. Seriously. You just can't beat this, man. Being out on the water, enjoying time like this, it's just something special about it, y'all. Y'all, I'm already up here on the dock. And the girls, I don't know if you can see them, their little yellow paddles working way down there. Just moseying along. Just grab the rail and then pull yourself up.
Is that easy?
Just put your, there you go.
I did it!
Oh, thanks. Trying to do it with your hands.
Oh, I was just gonna have you sit, but okay, that'll work. All right, y'all, so not a bad day. We had a really good time. Just so you all know, I have recently developed an intolerance to dairy, and I can no longer eat ice cream. So of course, the girls wanted to go get ice cream after our adventure, knowing good and dang well, I can't even have it. What friends they are.
And our fault ice cream broke up with you.
Never heard of something.
Now that you put it like that, it sounds really, really bad.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can continue on this coastal country ride, and y'all better be living this PYT life.